Alright guys, back here at home. I was out to the store. Just let me give you a little setup what happened. I went to the electrical store that I was telling you guys about, waiting for that part to come in for the TV, the coax end, the push on. So I go there. They forgot to call me and say, oh, we don't carry that anymore. That's why it's been taking so long. Well, thanks for letting me know. So, I asked them about the lug tool so I can crimp my lugs on for all my solar wiring. We don't have any in stock. We can order one. They were looking around for about an hour to see if they can order one. They couldn't figure that out. They had one there, which is used, that they used exclusively at their location, which was lightly used. So I ended up buying that off them, that tool off them, and using my credit, and that cost about $100. I'm not sure what they cost brand new, but I'll actually pull it out of the bag here. It's actually, I tossed it in the bag and show you guys what it looks like. This is the tool, and it is specially designed to crimp the lugs in place, and it has all kinds of different adjustments for the different sizes of die, or lugs. They call them dies, but, well, I guess that is the die, but those are the different sizes of lugs. So that's the tool I got finally, so I can get onto my solar switches with that. And then I went over to Canadian Tire, which is basically a Canadian Walmart, if anybody doesn't know. And I picked up, I got a nice deal on this, a Woods Heritage sleeping bag. minus 15 degrees Celsius. High loft insulation, warm, compact, durable. I already opened it and it's in the wash right now. It's 4.5 pounds. And it's 40-inch waist across, which works out for me. It's not one of those claustrophobic mummy ones, so I like this one. 5-year warranty. It shows a mummy one here, but that's not what it looks like at all. It looks like that. And the zipper goes from here all the way down and across. So you could actually lay it out as a blanket for two if needed. And I thought that was a pretty good deal. So also got, when I was there, the whole reason for going to Canadian Tire was to get these guys that was on order forever. So I only need actually one of these, because I already have one on the other end. So this is going to be hooked up to the end of my coax for my television, so I can actually see what kind of channels I get now after the aerial's been hung up there for a while. So that's the main reason for going. I got those finally. That was $10. And then on the way out, I saw something really cool, because people have been wanting me to get a weather station at the off-grid tiny house. So I was looking at one, and then I said, whoa, solar wireless weather station. So it has a little amorphous panel in the front, so I placed this near across from a window in the trailer. I think actually above the composting toilet, because I have that window there and it'll get enough light. Has rechargeable batteries in here, which is bonus because that's what I have a ton of. And then it also has the outdoor wireless sensor, which also has a little solar panel. And they both charge themselves. They both have rechargeable batteries, which is good. And this, they say this case is clear because it doesn't want to screw up the temperature, so they made it opaque, which makes sense. It's a wireless sensor. Goes up to 330 feet. And so I have the outside, indoor, the humidity, the time, and what does that say? Oh, inside humidity and outdoor humidity. That's a bonus. Clock, outdoor temperature, indoor temperature. So that's kind of cool. Show some of the features. Solar cell charges battery, extended wireless range, digital time. It doesn't have weather predicting, but I'm not too worried about that because well, they're pretty accurate, but if I want to predict the weather, I open the window, and if the clouds are out, then you know it's going to be raining soon and all that good stuff normally. So I'm interested so I got basically a ton of stuff for the off-grid tiny house. I have my tool to get the solar going finally. I have the coax to test out my TV in there. I have a weather station for the off-grid tiny house, which is going to be there. And my sleeping bag is going to be there. I'm going to use that over there on my inflatable mattress, and that'll be my main cover. And I think that's going to work out pretty good. So total, the bill came to, I had a gift card, so the bill only came to $140 for the coax, the weather station, and the good sleeping bag. So I thought that was pretty good. And then this guy was $100, but that was off my credit at the electrical store. So that's a huge, big, great deal for that I found today, guys. And the price was pretty decent, I thought. And this bag is in the wash right now, like I said, and getting all cleaned up. And I should be all good to go. Alright, that's it for now. Alright guys, back here at the off-grid tiny house. I got the weather station up. Let's check the temperatures out here. So outside it's 23.3 Celsius, inside 22. Outdoor humidity is 54%, inside humidity is high, 64%. There's the time, 1:13. So I got it directly across from the window here, and this is about the best light source for it in here. Since it's anamorphous, it will pick up low light conditions, which is good. So that should work, because when I shut the door here, it gets pretty dark. Whoops. Radio's in the way, and battery. So it's getting some decent light there. I think that should manage without the door being open. So the sensor I put here's the door. It's just on the outside, about right here, about this height. That way I can see what's going on outside. Temperature wise, I still have my original temperature probe in here as well. So this one's reading a higher humidity, but the digital one's more accurate. And this one's saying it's almost 70, so 68. Whoops. 20 C there, and almost 70 Fahrenheit. So let's see if that's right. And 22. So it's actually sensing it's a little warmer in here with the humidity, which makes sense. So that's there. Also hooked up the connector end to the coax, so I can actually plug that into my TV. I will do that in an upcoming video and see how much more channels I get, or less channels I get, from my aerial that's hanging up over here. I threw some more posters up I had laying around. This is a Skyrim poster from Xbox, and I have just a map of the areas around here. And What else did I do? Oh, brought this guy back. I brought this home actually, just so I could measure, well, I didn't really measure, but to see if I can get a fitting. So I did order that fitting. If you're on my Facebook group, you would have saw that. I updated that and showed a picture of what I ordered and where from. So that is in the mail. Switches. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 switches here. I have 5 coming. Actually, I thought I counted 8, but let me correct myself. So 7 plus 5. So that's the 5 extra switches I have coming. And then we'll know for sure how many more I need. And then, okay, after that, what else is going on? Okay, I brought those glass containers that I had the planters in. I went home, threw them in the dishwasher, rinsed them again thoroughly. Brought some other stuff over from the Dollar Tree run, the vinegar, the hand cleaner, Epsom salts. I found a pack of cards and some candles, and also these eraser boards, which come in handy for reminders that I might put up on the wall. I think that was all I was doing over here. I've been fairly busy. Not necessarily with work, but work kind of slowed up because of the nice temperatures again. So, yeah. So anxious to see how the TV will turn out. So hopefully next video I will have the inverter over here, try the TV out, top up my beds. I think the Coleman's a write-off. I can try and fix it with maybe tuck tape. I might as well try. It might be leaking at the fill joint though. I'm not sure if maybe I can plug it with something. Maybe I'll figure something out. But yeah, that's it, guys. Originally I thought I was gonna put the temperature probe here, but down near the bed is more likely, because that's where you want to know what's going on outside, how warm to keep it in here. When you get up in the morning, you get to see what the temperatures are, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Slowly getting there. So the sleeping bag I washed, it almost didn't fit in the front load washer that we have. It's one of those high efficiency ones, but it made it. And the good thing I washed it, because it was it said not to use bleach or anything. I didn't use bleach, but it's still in the wash. Some of the red coloring, red dye, came off in the wash. And good thing that's the only thing I'd fit in the wash, or we'd have some red clothing somewhere. Yeah, I washed it. It came out pretty nice. I just got it air drying. I got it hanging over all my other clothes, just stretched out, letting it air dry. And it worked out pretty good. It's a very nice sleeping bag. I didn't have one. I had one when I was younger, but I think that's either gone or nasty or going in the garage sale. Something like that. So I have a new one here. So that's going to be my basically my covers over here. Still got to bring some pillows over. I got tons of those. So no big deal there. Yeah, so that's a little update, guys. As soon as the AquaCube propane fitting comes, I'm gonna start hooking this stuff up over behind the composting toilet, and then I'm gonna have to run something across the ceiling, up and over and down, behind the toilet into the manifold. I'll either run copper or black, probably copper, something like that, and hopefully that works out pretty well. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Just a little update for you, and still trying to get these switches done and over with. What a pain. I found, you know, lately all the stores and places I've been buying from, they don't have anything in stock. So I don't know if that's, I'm kind of getting worried about that, because what happens if there's an emergency and all these stores don't have anything in stock already before the mad rush? Then you're really up the creek without the paddle, you know what I mean? So it's getting pretty tight out there, guys, and from all the shows I watch, it's getting really nasty. So if you have a job, you're lucky. Keep it, save your money, get out of debt. That's all I can tell you. Alright, that's it for now, guys. Talk to you later.